Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, greetings, and welcome back to Let's Play Scratches, the Director's Cut edition. We are Michael Arthate, an up-and-coming writer, and in the last episode of this game, we arrived at our new home, the Blackwood Manor. We purchased this building with the help of our friend, a real estate agent named Jerry Carter, and this is where we want to find inspirations for our second horror novel. This place definitely seems gloomy enough to give lots and lots of ideas, and we are about to head inside the big building to find out more. So, we inspected our surroundings and there's not really anything out of the ordinary. The garage is sadly locked up, the well is not in good shape anymore, the water at least, and there are two walkways or paths leading into the forest. However, I really don't feel like wandering off into the forest just yet, because, well, the building is the main attraction. There's not really any need to go out there. So, why don't we head inside? Blackwood Manor. This place was abandoned for a long time. It was like a sleeping entity, but now a new master has arrived, and I called, and now the mansion shall obey. Let us discover the secrets of this place, shall we? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Blackwood Manor. Wow. What a big place. I am certainly impressed. I think that there will be a lot to discover in here. Well then. Oh! Oh my. A phone? Oh, where is it? Phone? Hello? There it is. Oh, who could this be? Oh my, what a coincidence. If we would have arrived later here, we probably would have missed this call. Well then, let's see who it is.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes. It's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. Pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Wasn't that a nice call? For a second there I was actually worried that a stranger would call me, but seriously, who the hell knows my number, especially in a place like this? I only just moved in. Well, anyway, it was just our good friend, Jerry Carter, and he wanted to know how we are. And as you heard, Michael is very pleasantly surprised by this mansion. He wants to find out more. He will turn it into a factory of horror stories. That is certainly delightfully sounding. And on top of that, we also got a working phone. Sure, a rather old hunk of junk, but it is working, and that is the main importance here, because even though the atmosphere of this place is kind of nice, I would feel a little bit, well, scared if I was all alone here in the outskirts of Rothbury, so at least we have a contact in the outside world. Well, I guess nothing else is holding us back now. We should just start to explore our new home. So, let's have a look around. We are standing in the front hall. We got a spiral staircase going up to the second floor. Nice looking. This could be the living room, I guess. And let's just call the phone hall the reception hall. So, we shall begin the exploration with the room we are standing in. And lovely. The wallpaper is old, rotting, and falling apart. So this building is just as old from the inside as it looked from the outside. Guess I'll have to do some renovating eventually. However, first, the tiny little table here, with one lonely vase. Let's see. It was just another ordinary vase. Guess you've seen quite a few of these ordinary vases before in your life. I guess you can just place a random object anywhere and call it art. And what do you know? Here you have another example of random art. 3 vases. Let's see. A tiny vase, almost hidden in a corner, completed the modest furnishings in the lobby. Really? You just place a random vase somewhere and call it furniture? What do we have here? Big vase. There was a huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing by the window. Oriental, I guess that means that the people who lived here liked furniture from other countries. Sure, always can look beautiful. And last but not least, the third one, which was converted into a umbrella custody. It was a rather torn umbrella. Well, just another relic from the past, I guess. Which reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to the music. A rather dark and depressive little melody, isn't it? This melody represents something. It represents that this place was abandoned long ago, that it has a long past that we know nothing about yet. And most importantly, the fact that we are all alone here, only surrounded by the ticking of the grandfather clock. The time was 9 a.m. Well, at least the day has only just begun, 9 a.m. We have plenty of time to explore this place before it gets dark outside, so let's get to it. We are done with the front hall. Humble, nothing else here. Let's check out the reception hall. I like the decoration in this place. Oh my, these are very lovely curtains. Colorful, and I do love the color red. And those curtains here, the white ones you can look through, I actually have some of these in my, dining room. They look like this a little bit. Comfy looking red chair. And the table. Let's see what we have here. Alright, a vase with a bird and some flowers, a silver plate, and a tiny picture with looks like somebody sitting down. Well, sure, why not? It's decoration. And a lamp. Let's see. A generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. Elegant and tasteful, The people here really liked the good stuff, didn't they? Well, here we have another picture, a small one. Let's see. My god, there are lots of pictures in this place. Not that I mind it, I love pictures. But seriously, well, alright. I guess if you have lots of big empty walls, you need to place something on them. Looks like a sort of Asian woman sitting down doing something. Well, I can't really make out too much, but I guess this is as simple as you can get with a picture. Moving on to the next wall, what do we have here? An oval picture of a tree with some mountains in the distance. I like this one. Why? Because of the wood. I generally like wooden pictures like this. It has some sort of unique style to it. And what do we have here? A big one of 3 horses. I am not really a big horse fan, which doesn't mean that I dislike the animal. It's just I like some animals better than those. But it's nice looking, and there's an interesting effect going on with the frame around the picture. It sort of looks like there isn't really a picture, but more like a window or hole that somebody put the picture of the horses in. And it's like 2 frames. This design is very, very interesting. I don't dislike. And last but not least, once again, the reception table. We already talked about this hunk-a-junk phone. Looks nice though. We have a neat little clock, a red picture of some flowers, and another lamp. As basic as you can get with decoration, but you need it. Oh, I just thought that was something else we could examine. And a mirror. Well, I don't really feel like looking at myself right now, and I also don't want to go through the store. After all, there is still the living room. We haven't expected yet, and we shall do so now. Very, very curious what we will find in there. Let's have a look around. We have a chimney. Once again, huge variety of pictures, and oh my, a piano. That's lovely. Anybody who owns a piano is a good person in my book. Some chairs, a sofa, table with some books, and that could be a cabinet over there. It's a lovely room. Well then, time to examine the piano itself. I always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Yes indeed, Michael, you can write books, and that is a nice thing as well. Even though a piano can create beautiful, beautiful melodies, I want to see more of it. Let's go over there. Some chairs and... aha! Music sheets. Let's have a look at them, shall we? Can Michael... I cannot read this for sure, but can Michael? It was all gibberish to me. Oh, Michael, I like you more and more. We have so much in common. But enough of this. Let's check something out I actually understand. Nice wallpaper. The curtains are not as beautiful, and they look a little bit old. So, more pictures. Is this a cabinet? Maybe it's just another little table. Wow, this is a fancy looking clock. I want this. Where can I buy this? Let's see. A fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. Oh, the poor clock isn't working. Somebody needs to fix this. And what do we have here? The place was full of exquisite, all-by-aged candelabras. Yes, good old candelabras always show that a place is old but still elegant, even though I don't really understand why you need them if you have so many lamps. Who knows, maybe for an emergency. I don't think I can open this. Nope. Some dim light shining in. Let's check the pictures out. Alright, another as simple as you can get one. Just a barn. But I like the wooden design once again, so I shall let this picture pass. It's nice enough. And what do we have here? Looks like a man. Wait, what? It's a man, a bearded man, holding down what could be a child, and he is holding a knife in his other hand. Somebody is pointing at him, holding his arm, but what the hell? What the hell is this guy supposed to be doing to this child? The child looks like he or she's in pain. What the hell is going on here? Why would you hang up a picture of something like this? I don't know if there's supposed to be a hidden meaning behind this, but I don't like it. I don't think I will share the liking for everything that these people liked. This picture is just kind of disturbing. Let's just ignore it. Alright, moving on. Neat carpet. I hope it is not too late to save some of these furniture pieces from the thieves of time. Let's head to this part of the room. Something under a chimney, but nothing of interest really. Old looking. And hey, we still have some wood inside the chimney. That is good. The fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it, and I was relieved to know that I could warm the place up in case it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping wood. Or trees. Whatever. Well, me neither, Michael. Me neither. Now, if only we had something to actually ignite the wood, that would be awesome. But right now it would be a waste, so... Another picture, and oh wow. These cute little plates there are so insignificant compared to this. Wow. This is either God or Zeus. The picture of an almighty entity overlooking the room. Nice frame it has going there, but I don't know. I don't believe in gods, so I wouldn't hang this up, as elegant as it may look. And over here, wow, this is the most awesome picture frame yet. Very elegant. And it seems like such a waste. Look, it's just like an old lady sitting down peeling fruits, apparently. Why would you use a picture like this on such a good-looking frame? Well, I guess the people here had their reasons. Well, that takes care of all the pictures in this room, so... Oh wait, totally forgot this one. What do we have here? Oh my, nice design really. I mean, such a big frame for such a tiny picture. Why is there so much white? It's just like a town in the background, or like a castle maybe, and a river here. And that could be a person. I will never understand people with a taste like this. It probably has some meaning, some kind of hidden taste to it, but I just don't know. It's not my thing. That only leaves us with the tiny little table now. Got a sofa, some chairs, a nice reading place. Let's see. Cup of coffee. I wondered how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. Really? Is there still, like, coffee inside it? You shouldn't drink that, Michael. That could be very bad. And finally, some books. Books are always interesting. Maybe we can find something out here. It looks as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. Oh yes, reading. Always a nice thing, indeed. Well, I like the people who lived here so far, despite that one picture. But yeah, it's all elegant, and hey, we can take this book and actually read it. That is going to be very interesting. I want to know something about the people who lived here. Could this be a diary? Or maybe just a random book? I don't know. I want to read it, because why the hell not? Let's have a look at what this could be. April 20th. During a fit of rage, I burned my precious diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel that this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon my situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. Focus. May 12th. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life? Or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this deadened state, a ghost with no other purpose than just being here, watching? I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I am a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain, my testament in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. June 26th. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural to me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I am an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day. And the worst thing is, I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? January 25th. I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I come out and told the world what really happened? No. I'd end up rotting in jail. Although that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning coming from next room. The whispers. Are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know. But at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my Calvary. September 13th. The noises are back, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering and, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th. I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go nearer. I don't want to know. The last entry seems as if the writer was no longer sure what month it really was. God, how many years have passed? I have lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fella. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what the hell I just read there, but I can definitely say that I don't share the calmness of Michael. Yes, I am curious, but I am definitely feeling afraid. For some reason, I think that there is a little bit more to this mansion than meets the eye. Is this just random nonsense and humbug talk? Or is there a true story to this strange diary? We shall find out more next time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, until then.